Welcome to another thrilling episode of Campus Chronicles Beyond the Game. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most electrifying phenomena in all of college basketball, the Cameron Crazies of Duke University. Buckle up, because this isn't just about basketball. It's about culture, tradition, and a fan base that redefined what it means to be a supporter. To understand the Cameron Crazies, we must journey back to the early 1980s, a transformative era for Duke University. Basketball at Duke was entering a renaissance under the leadership of a young, ambitious coach, Mike Krzyzewski, affectionately known as Coach K. In those formative years, the Blue Devils were not the juggernaut we recognize today. But as Coach K laid down his foundation, a parallel evolution was taking place in the stands. Students began rallying, not just to support their team, but to create an environment so fervent, so charged, that it would become part of the game itself. This transformation was not immediate. Initially, it was a group of dedicated students who brought their relentless energy to Cameron Indoor Stadium. They chanted, they cheered, and they infused every game with an intensity that could be felt both on and off the court. As the team's performance improved, so did the fervor of the fans. By the mid-1980s, the student section had developed its own identity. An identity marked by unyielding passion and creativity. And thus, the moniker Cameron Crazies was born. The term wasn't just a catchy nickname. It represented a movement. The Cameron Crazies became a symbol of Duke's basketball renaissance. They were more than spectators. They were an integral part of the team's home court advantage. Perhaps one of the most iconic manifestations of this spirit was the birth of Krzyzewskiville. This tent city, set up outside Cameron Indoor Stadium, became a rite of passage for Duke students. Camping out for days, sometimes weeks, these students braved harsh weather, all for the opportunity to witness their beloved Blue Devils take on their fiercest rivals. Let's turn our attention to the very heart of this phenomenon, Cameron Indoor Stadium. Built in 1940, this stadium was designed to bring fans as close to the action as possible. Its intimate setting, seating just over 9,000 fans, creates an atmosphere unlike any other. The proximity of the fans to the court means every chant, every cheer reverberates through the arena. The Cameron Crazies harness this closeness, turning it into a psychological weapon against visiting teams. Players are met with a wall of sound, a sea of blue and white, and a level of intensity that can shake even the most seasoned athletes. The Cameron Crazies are renowned not just for their volume, but for their ingenuity. Their chants are legendary. Take the infamous air ball chant. a simple yet devastatingly effective way to rattle opposing players. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Their antics, like the unforgettable Speedo guy, have become the stuff of college basketball legend. These aren't just random acts. They are carefully orchestrated performances designed to disrupt the focus of opposing teams. The synchronized jumping, the clever signs, and the elaborate cheers are all part of a grand tradition. Each game becomes a theater of competition, where the Crazies are both the audience and the performers. The legacy of the Cameron Crazies is firmly cemented in the annals of college basketball. They've set a standard for fan engagement that many aspire to, but few achieve. As we look to the future, the essence of the Cameron Crazies will undoubtedly continue to evolve. New generations will bring their own flavor, but the core, a relentless passion for Duke basketball, will remain unchanged. As we close this chapter on the Cameron Crazies, one thing is clear. This is more than just a fan base. It's a community, a family, a vital part of what makes Duke basketball so special. Through triumphs and challenges, the Cameron Crazies will stand firm, chanting, cheering, and carrying forward the legacy of their predecessors. If this episode has left you craving more, don't miss our upcoming explorations into the heart of college sports tradition. Tune in Thursday for episode number 11, Chief Osceola and Renegade, the spirit of Florida State football, where we delve into the rich cultural significance of Florida State's iconic symbols. And stay tuned for episode number 4, The Izzone at Michigan State, Spartan Spirit and Basketball Dominance, where we uncover another legendary student section known for their intensity and passion. Make sure to follow, share, and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. Whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Audible, Campus Chronicles Beyond the Game is your ticket to the stories behind the game. I'm Brian Post, reminding you to keep the spirit alive and the stories flowing. Until next time, keep the passion alive. Campus Chronicles Beyond the Game is a JourneyWise Studios production.